held a grain of sand on the tip of your finger at arm's length, that is the part of the universe that you're seeing, just one little speck of the universe.
NASA's Webb Telescope strikes again with another incredible image.
Yeah, take a look. NASA sharing this on social media today.
NASA says it just found a new planet.
Shocking, right? Yeah, the James Webb Telescope spotted it just outside of our solar system.
What if the most powerful telescope ever built just showed us something we weren't supposed to see? What if everything we thought we knew about where the universe came from, about time, space, and reality itself, is starting to fall apart because of brand new evidence? Sounds wild, right? But trust me, what the James Webb Space Telescope has uncovered is no joke. Thanks to some totally unexpected findings, scientists are now rethinking everything about the universe. In fact, some of the top cosmologists on the planet recently got together and asked a big question. What if we've been completely wrong about the universe this whole time? So, before we dive into all this mind-blowing stuff, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Now, one of the coolest things Webb has found so far: a ton of massive black holes and galaxies from way back in the early universe. And here's the kicker: we didn't see that coming. Imagine digging through old baby photos and suddenly finding your kid standing 8 feet tall. Yeah, it's that shocking. What's going on? There's a lot of debate about these discoveries because they don't fit with what we thought was possible. A cosmologist at Oxford put it bluntly: we're still using a model for the universe that was first put together back in 1922. Sure, we've got incredible new data now, but the theory itself might be way past its prime. And it's not just him. More and more respected astronomers are starting to agree. So, what exactly did Webb find? And why are scientists taking this so seriously? Recently, the Webb telescope pushed itself beyond what anyone expected, peering farther into the early universe than ever before. But what it saw was totally different from what scientists predicted. The images were so surprising that some are saying, this just doesn't look like the universe we thought we knew. A team led by astrophysicist Pablo G. Perez Gonzalez from the Center for Astrobiology in Madrid spotted 9 mysterious light sources at the very edges of what we can see. 6 of them are at what's called a redshift of 17, and 3 at a redshift of 25. If you're wondering what redshift means, it's basically how astronomers measure how far away something is. And because of how light travels, looking further away means looking back in time. So the bigger the redshift number, the further back we're seeing. Redshift 17 means we're looking at the universe when it was just about 200 million years old. Redshift 25 takes us back even further, just 100 million years after the Big Bang. Perez Gonzalez says these are the deepest observations Webb has ever made, like by a huge margin. If these light sources really are that far away, it means the early universe was way more active in those first 200 million years than anyone ever imagined. But here's the catch. Our current models say that during the first 100 million years, the universe was basically dead quiet. No stars, no galaxies, no light, just a huge, dark and empty space. Astronomers call this time the cosmic dark age. It was the universe's quiet phase, still cooling down from the insane heat of the Big Bang, and steadily stretching out as it expanded. Meanwhile, invisible stuff called dark matter, which actually makes up most of the universe's mass, was quietly gathering into huge clumps, thanks to gravity doing its thing. But here's the kicker. At this point, there were no stars, no galaxies, nothing lighting up the sky yet. It was basically a cosmic waiting room. the stage being set for the very first stars and galaxies to form. The building blocks of everything we know today were slowly coming together, hidden in the dark. Now, here's where Webb's findings throw a serious wrench in the works. Check out this graph. On the left, around redshift 10 to 12, are some of the earliest galaxies Webb has spotted, confirmed with detailed analysis. Finding galaxies that far back? Not too surprising, but some of these aren't just small clumps. They're huge, bright, and even look a lot like our own Milky Way. That's a massive problem for our current ideas about how the early universe grew. Pushing even further, at redshift 14.3, we meet JWST 14-0, the most distant galaxy ever confirmed, shining as it did just 290 million years after the Big Bang. Right behind it are two other heavy hitters, JWST 12-0 and JWST 13-0, not much closer in time. Just having galaxies this far back is already making cosmologists rethink their entire playbook. But Webb wasn't finished shaking things up. It found something even stranger. Light sources way out at the edge of what we can observe that don't look like galaxies at all. These objects are so wild, no one even predicted they'd exist. 6 of them have a redshift of 17, and 3 more have an almost unbelievable redshift of 25. If these numbers check out, it's not just pushing the boundaries of our cosmic map, it's smashing it to pieces. These objects come from a time when, according to our best models, galaxies shouldn't even exist yet. And the biggest mystery? We don't know what they actually are. Scientists have confirmed they're not stars or galaxies. Our current models say stars couldn't have formed that fast, in those numbers, or shone that brightly so early on. So what are we looking at? Some scientists are quietly starting to talk about a new idea. A group of astronomers is suggesting a wild possibility. Primordial black holes, formed right after the Big Bang, might have been lighting up the universe before the first stars even showed up. Andrea Ferrara, an astrophysicist in Italy, puts it this way: if stars can't explain the light we're seeing, then something else has to be the source. The only thing that fits? Primordial black holes. On the flip side, some scientists think that if these objects really are primordial black holes, the implications could blow your mind. Stephen Hawking once suggested that these black holes might not only hold secrets about the universe's very first moments, but could even be gateways to other universes. Imagine that. Portals where the information sucked into black holes doesn't get lost, but instead gets passed on to alternate realities. So these weird points of light from the dawn of time might not just be telling us about our own universe's history. They could be the very first hard proof that other universes actually exist. But wait, there's more. Amid the discovery of ancient galaxies and huge black holes, astronomers stumbled upon something even stranger, a mysterious kind of bright object from the early universe. You might have heard about these. They're called the little red dots. At first, scientists thought they were just small, compact galaxies. But follow-up studies blew that idea out of the water. These things aren't galaxies at all. They're something completely different. Something we've never seen before. Here's where it gets wild. A bold new theory suggests these mysterious dots could be what's called black hole stars. And no, they're not your everyday stars, and they're not just black holes either. They're a strange hybrid, a short-lived cosmic phenomenon thought to only exist in the universe's earliest days. A black hole star forms when a massive star collapses under its own gravity. But instead of instantly becoming a black hole, the black hole forms at the star's core, while the rest of the star stays intact around it. If these little red dots really are black hole stars, then we're looking at a super rare, totally new phase in cosmic evolution, and there's more shaking up what we thought we knew. Scientists recently discovered that the universe's expansion might be slowing down. If this keeps up, it could even reverse one day, leading to a massive collapse. something called the Big Crunch. Even before this, there were already hints that the universe's expansion isn't the same everywhere. It might be speeding up or slowing down in different regions. Even crazier, there's some evidence the universe might have actually had a spin in its earliest moments. If that's true, it opens up mind-bending possibilities. What if our whole universe is actually the inside of a gigantic black hole? For scientists, these discoveries are as exciting as they are unsettling. They remind us just how much about the cosmos we still don't understand. Some think the universe had a clear beginning, like the Big Bang. Others believe it's eternal, always existing, cycling endlessly through phases of expansion and contraction, or maybe staying steady forever. Then there's the tantalizing idea that our universe is just one bubble in a massive cosmic ocean, a multiverse made up of countless universes, each with its own rules. If we're really living inside a spinning black hole, then the outside of our universe might be just as real and connected to other universes we can't even see yet. The James Webb Space Telescope has taken us deeper into the cosmos than ever before. But with every answer it uncovers, it seems to raise two more questions. Can we ever truly understand the nature of reality? Or is the universe, in all its vastness, simply beyond what human science can grasp? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss what's coming next. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye for saying.